Welcome to Kyoto. We're on a mission to uncover the most incredible food spots this city has to offer. From hidden gems and lively izakayas to traditional sweets and unforgettable noodle spots, we're taking you on a delicious journey through Kyoto's must-try eats. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Sanda, a noodle joint which is loved by locals and famous for its chicken Tsukemen, which is a type of ramen, but instead of having broth, the noodles are dipped into this rich, decadent sauce. Orders are placed on a ticket machine, and we went for their signature chicken Tsukemen and tantanmen. Every counter seat gives you a front row view of the action, as each bowl is carefully prepared right in front of you. Starting off with the Tsukemen experience. The foundation of this dish is the incredibly rich and creamy dipping sauce made using just chicken and water, slow simmered for hours to extract deep umami. As the bowl arrives, the thick broth glistens and the first dip is pure indulgence. The velvety sauce wraps around each strand of noodle, coating it in a deep roasted chicken essence with a lingering natural sweetness. The noodles, crafted in-house, are medium thick and straight, providing a delightful chewiness that complements the rich broth. On top, you'll find succulent roasted chicken breast chashu and a perfectly marinated ajitama egg, all adding different layers of flavor. Now onto the tantanmen. This bowl is rich, spicy, and intensely aromatic, featuring a creamy sesame-infused broth with just the right amount of heat. The nutty, slightly sweet base is balanced by a deep umami richness, and the spice level builds up gradually without overpowering the dish. It's bold, warming, and packed with flavor, ideal for those who love a little kick in their ramen. The noodles in this dish are slightly thinner, but still have that satisfying chew, and with the toppings, each mouthful offers a harmonious balance of flavors and textures. So if you're a ramen enthusiast or anyone looking for just a real local gem, Sanda is a must visit. We're heading to the tranquil mountain village of Kibune in northern Kyoto. I am about to catch my own food. Hirobun is famous for serving Nagashi somen, flowing noodles that you have to catch with chopsticks as they rush down a bamboo flume. Since this is one of Kyoto's most sought-after summer experiences, expect a wait, sometimes up to 2 hours. Once seated on the riverside platform, cool mountain water rushes through the bamboo chute, carrying delicate strands of somen noodles towards you. Okay, the first round is coming down. I have never ever caught my own somen noodles, but hopefully I won't miss them. Oh my gosh, it's coming! Once you catch the noodles, you dip them into chilled tsuyu sauce, a flavorful blend of soy sauce, dashi, and mirin. And just look at this. The noodles themselves are light, delicate, and slightly chewy, but the real depth of flavor comes from the tsuyu, savory, slightly sweet, and rich in umami. And it has a little bit of wasabi on top. We have so many noodles. What makes Hirobun so special is the setting. The dining area is perched directly above the Kibune River, making it the perfect escape for Kyoto's summer heat. So not only do you get given the somen noodles, but as a nice little dessert to finish, you get a green tea warabi mochi. Even though both dishes are simple, I can't explain how refreshing they are on a hot summer's day like today. A delicious and interactive experience, but here are a few things to know before visiting. Nagashi somen is only available in summer, and the restaurant may close on rainy days. The dining experience only lasts about 15 minutes, making it a short but memorable moment. And lastly, since there's usually a wait, use the time to explore Kifune Shrine, conveniently located right across from Hirobun. Next up, we're heading to Nikuju Hokusai, a place which specializes in Wagyu beef bowls. Open since 1915, this place blends fast food convenience with the luxury of premium Wagyu beef. It looks so good! Starting off with the rare Wagyu steak. This set comes complete with a miso soup, some tsukemono, otherwise known as pickles, some wasabi and salt to season your beef, and of course, the main affair, beef topped with a raw egg yolk on a bed of rice and their specialty sauce. A big part of the joy of these kind of meals is cracking the egg yolk. So I'm just going to share this little ritual that Sean and I have with you. Pop. I feel like that looked really underwhelming, but it brings us so much joy. It's just gonna make the meat so creamy. Itadakimasu. Wow, that really does just melt in your mouth. Now this beef is the restaurant's very own shiwakase beef, and the ranch is in Kyoto. The rice grains are from Kyoto, and even their secret sauce is from Kyoto, which I've completely forgotten to pour, by the way. So let's see how that elevates this dish. Oh my god. Wow. The sauce is like a thick, sweet soy sauce, and it just gives the meat that extra oomph. Need to put some more on because that's a banger. Oh, I mean, look at that bite. Look at that. Yeah. Next up, we have the restaurant's specialty, which is the simmered Wagyu set. It just smells amazing. That is, I'm actually lost for words. That is crazy. There is such a great balance of fat and just tender beef. The sauce is just such a rich, decadent, sweet soy, which is actually melting right to the bottom of the box, making the rice also just so saucy. And on top of that, the green onions just give it that nice little fresh touch with each bite. I'm so glad I got the extra large. I never want it to end. Priced at 2,600 yen for the extra large. I just can't believe the quality. Even the lacquerware box that you're eating from. Apparently, this Kyoto manufacturer has been making these beautiful boxes for 150 years. It just makes the whole meal even more refined, detail-orientated, and delicious. For the purpose of this video, we were thinking originally to find, a really high-class Wagyu restaurant with epic views, but honestly, at the end of the day, it's just about how it tastes. We wanted to suggest somewhere that would just make you feel good. Not just because it tasted amazing, but because you'd be walking away thinking, that was a banger and it didn't break the bank. This next place is a real local gem. When I asked my mum's friend, where do the Kyoto locals go? He suggested this izakaya, Gion Yuki. Tucked away in a cozy alley of Kyoto's historic Gion district with its traditional wooden decor and cozy interiors, Gion Yuki is reminiscent of retro Japan. It serves authentic Japanese flavors with a warm, welcoming atmosphere. We started with a tamagoyaki, otherwise known as Japanese rolled omelette. Itadakimasu. Marinated in dashi sauce, which gives it such a different kind of taste, and it's also slightly sweet, and it's just so fluffy. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. We then got the fresh tuna sashimi, thick slices of deep red tuna, incredibly fresh and buttery smooth. Moving on to the miso aubergine. That miso sauce is just so rich. The aubergine is just so soft, it's almost silky. My favorite part of Gion Yuki is that you get a front row seat to all the action. You can watch the chef skillfully chopping, frying, and plating each dish right in front of you. There's something mesmerizing about the rhythm of this kitchen. The sizzle of the grill, the careful balance of flavors, and the effortless craftsmanship that goes into every plate. It's intimate, immersive, and such an atmospheric experience. Then came the vegetable tempura. Each piece is delicately crispy without feeling greasy, letting the natural sweetness of the veggies shine through. Time to try the duck loin. The loin is just so juicy, but the fat on the outside has been rendered to give it this salty and almost crispy texture. And oh my god, I just can't get over that the whole plate is only about £5. Given this quality and the price, this is insane value. The maitre d', she has just been laughing with the chefs at how much we've ordered. She can't actually believe it. Ah, zenbu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. And the waitresses have been laughing as well. But hey, we're good customers. When we do a food spot, we don't do it half-heartedly. When we do a food spot, just know that we go all in. Oh God! Arigatou gozaimasu. Sean, what the hell? Why have you ordered this? It's the size of my torso. I can't even lift it to cheers you. Oh, it's heavy. Kanpai. And the food didn't stop there. Next up, the grilled salmon. Ooh. It honestly tastes like something my mum just prepared for me. Even though we're eating a lot, it's been really healthy and tastes almost home cooked, so I'm very happy. Lastly, the chicken karaage. I love karaage because on the outside it's floury and a little bit crispy, but honestly the inside is just so moist, and it's marinated before deep frying, so it just means that the flavor. Owned by the Okamura Honke brewery, Gion Yuki offers an incredible sake selection. The practice of overpouring sake to the brim and letting it overflow into a saucer is known as mokkirizake, a gesture known of hospitality and generosity in Japan. This is the jet black sake. I'm so intrigued and a little bit scared. Oh. Is that good? Apparently it's good. So, kanpai. Oh no, I like that. Yeah. At first I was like, oh, but then actually no, it's not too strong. It's still smooth. It's still smooth. After a night at Gion Yuki, you'll leave full, happy, and maybe even a bit tipsy. Whether you're a foodie, a sake lover, or just looking for a place to eat with a great atmosphere, Gion Yuki is a wonderful dining option. This morning we have come to Uji, a city located in the southern part of the Kyoto prefecture, and it is the birthplace of premium matcha. Being here can only mean one thing: try all the matcha possible. And what better place to do it than one of the most prestigious tea establishments in the whole of Uji. This is Nakamura Tokichi Honten. With a legacy spanning over 2 centuries, this establishment is known for its high-quality Uji teas and matcha-infused delicacies. So my first dish has arrived. This is the chicken matcha soba with Kyoto-style white miso. So this is my first time ever trying matcha-flavored noodles. They're so green. Oh, and I am so excited because I'm obsessed with matcha. So, itadakimasu. That didn't happen. Oh, that is good, mate. I have froth on my chin. Sign of a good time, because that is incredible. The broth is nice and chickeny, but not too rich and decadent. It's almost silky. The yuzu marinated chicken adds a bright citrusy note, cutting through the miso's creaminess and enhancing the dish's refreshing yet comforting balance. Ooh. Broth on my chin again. How do you make this look good? In terms of quality, very high. Noodles are really nice and chewy and they're soaking up all of that broth. Ooh. It was then time to move on to my sweet treats. This is matcha milk shiratama zenzai, and it's one of my favorite Japanese desserts. It basically consists of matcha milk, and the shiratama refers to these little rice flour dumplings, and the zenzai is azaki bean paste which sits on the top. Itadakimasu. What I love about this traditional dish is there's such a balance of texture and flavors going on. The matcha obviously gives it that slight bit of bitterness, but then it's balanced out with the azaki bean paste, which is just so sweet. And then the mochi, they're just so soft and chewy. And when sitting at the bottom of this bowl of matcha milk, it just soaks up all of that goodness, and it just makes every bite that much better. For the grand finale, I ordered the Maruto matcha parfait. There is a total of 11 different flavors just in this dessert, 6 of them being matcha based. Oh, I can see so many different textures already. Crunchy. So many different things going on. I'm getting crunchy, followed by sweet, followed by kind of tangy, and then really creamy, and now kind of crackly. Matcha jelly forms the base, layered with matcha chiffon cake and rich matcha ice cream. It's topped with whipped cream, shiratama mochi, sweet red bean paste, and a dusting of matcha powder for depth. Lemon jam and fresh berries add a refreshing contrast, while crispy, lightly salted rice crackers provide the perfect crunch. This has become a bit like a lucky dip of matcha flavors. Fun fact, Sean doesn't like matcha, so all of the dishes I have eaten all to myself. I'm gonna be so buzzed by the end of this. It's been such a journey of putting a nice, creative modern twist on very traditional matcha desserts. There's also a shop just outside the restaurant where you can buy the brand's premium matcha powder and other matcha delights to take home with you. And that's a wrap on our Kyoto food tour. Thank you for watching, and let us know in the comments which spot you'd want to try first, or if we missed any must-visit places. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more unique hotels, local eateries, hidden gems, and extraordinary experiences around the world.